Well, hello there, and welcome back to the Captain's Ready Room. We've got some work done a little bit on the Romulan bird of prey here. I just wanted to show you, we've got some seams, like really nice cleaned up seams going on here. So I wanted to brag. There's just a trace on the ends. Probably end up putting some Bondo on there, putty, to straighten them up. But I've got some nice cleaned up looking seams going. I'm not totally done cleaning up. Let's see if we can find this one here is an example of see how heavy that line is on the warp nacelle here. But I've been working on the other one. Just did some sanding, and we got it almost gone. Just some basic sanding on there, and like I said, I'm gonna throw some light sanding, and then I'm gonna throw some Bondo on here to kind of seal it up good. But the seams are cleaning up pretty nice, and I thought I would start showing you that's kind of where I'm at. Been busy this week, so I haven't had a chance to do too many things with the model, but did some of that. Got this wing kind of cleaned up pretty good, and noticed I had to really work on this side of it, this side a lot, because it won't sit flush yet on here, and some of that's just because of the seam underneath that had to get cleaned up. So okay, well, we'll be back with some more progress shortly. Thank you. Alrighty, welcome back. As you can see, we got the model pretty well together, and we've got some primer on it. So let's take a little look here. Kind of first off, the end caps are not done. I've got to work on those. I'm gonna use the clear ones, and eventually I'll be scraping whatever paint and primers on here off so I can glue them on. But the end caps, they're clear, and I'm not sure yet what color I'm going to paint them, because I've looked online and I see all kinds of colors. Some people have deviated from Canon from the TV show, and I see like green and blue and all kinds of stuff, and it actually looks kind of cool. So I think somebody had copper. Some other folks have painted them the same color, like a British crimson that the original Enterprise's pilot version nacelles were. So we'll see what I come up with on that. The seams basically are so-so. I love the primer. It really kind of brings out the seams, so I can work on it a little better. As you can see along the side here, we'll just give you, this is the side of the nacelle. We'll focus in. You can see there's just a hint of seam along here. It's not too bad. Probably get a little more sanding and some Bondo on there to kind of clean that up a little better if I can. I've got some gaps here on the rear wing a little bit. This gap down here at the rear is pretty sizable, so that's pretty good. But the good news is the gap along the top, you really can't see it, so that seam is pretty much gone. And same with like most of the seam line on the wings seem to be very faint, if at all, there. So that's pretty cool. Looking underneath, however, it's a little more of a mess. We've got some really big gaps along the corner here. This is actually raised a little bit, so I'm going to probably have to sand this down. And we've got some major gaps along the bow, as you can see, all along that front ring. I mean, this is a pretty deep. I'm definitely going to need to jam some Bondo or something down in there to kind of fill that in nice. But it looks pretty good, all in all. So decent model, went together pretty good, and we'll see what we got. So okay, well, thanks for the viewers and the subscribers. I'm going to continue to work on this throughout the week and into the weekend, and maybe hopefully soon have another update. I'm hoping to get the paint on once I get the seams and everything cleaned up, and maybe re-primed, get the white paint on, and get the decals. It is really close to being done. So very excited, and fun build. Kind of recommend it definitely for the amateurs. So don't hesitate to send in your comments and subscribe, and thank you very much. God bless. We'll see you soon.